So residents say the outlook is bleak while the political wrangling continues. They want to know what the plans are for various service delivery challenges that the city's residents are battling with. Well, these include rolling blackouts, refused collection, security, jobs being shed, and utility prices that are skyrocketing.
The preoccupation of our political leaders at the local government level should always be about service delivery, but it's quite really disappointing that we see nonsensical political expediency games which are played at the expense of service delivery and us the citizens, because we bear the brunt. Johannesburg is turning into a slum, and people are just busy trying to make sure that come 2024 they have positioned themselves very nicely at our expense.
Mama says it doesn't seem like politicians are preoccupied with ending some of their challenges like load shedding. She says their children are studying in the dark, and it's very disappointing. Well, at least one governance expert says the latest developments are symbolic of an unpleasant form of exercising power and the weaknesses of coalition governments, where a large number of minority parties will become kingmakers in an attempt to cobble together a working majority.
This is inherently unstable, and it leads to the kind of political theatre and spectacle that we saw playing out. You have to ask whether the politicians who are removing other politicians in votes of no confidence and then work together in back rooms to put other candidates forward almost on a day-by-day basis, whether they have a full understanding of the impact on service delivery. I mean, Johannesburg has a large budget. It services many, many millions of people, and we want to have the confidence. I live in Johannesburg. I want to have the confidence in the coalition that governs and the mayor that are chosen, that he or she or they, the team, has the best interests of the citizens at heart. So it's the issues that you discuss, regular electricity systems that work, refuse removal, safety and security, the visible implementation of plans to make sure that people are safe on the street and that jobs are given to those who need it most.
So some economists say the constant change in leadership opens the door for rampant corruption.
It is instability because all the agencies will be experiencing one poor service. That is the critical part. But like when we go to the tenders, we get to see a challenge in terms of instability of change of hands in supply chain and change of hands in accounting officers, which as well lead the city of Johannesburg to probably experience multiple corruption. I mean, maybe from 2016, which no one will take responsibility or accountability to, basically because there is change of leadership or governance every 12 to 18 months. So that to me, it will be a problem for reporting purposes.
So as Johannesburg sees yet another change in those in charge of the country's biggest economy, here on the streets, all they desire is proper services.